What is going on, guys? It is your boy Thriller here with episode number 12, the finale of our Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke. That is right, I'm going to be playing this game all the way until we beat it, whether we win the Nuzlocke or we lose. If we do win the Nuzlocke, we will be... Hold on, guys, I need to pause real quick. Sorry about that, guys. My cat was doing something, I had to stop her from doing it. So, anyways, if you guys are ready for the finale, leave a like if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new, join the crew today because we throw them with the king and the crew. And with that, guys, I gotta give you a team recap because I have completely swapped up the team here. And the reason why this is gonna be my team, we're gonna go with the Elite Four with. I feel like this team is really, really good. It does have a little bit of a problem against certain typings, but I think it's gonna match well. So first and foremost, we have Drade, our Tyranitar, rock with a quick ball here with Shed Skin ability, which is actually not a bad ability to get for it. Signal Beam, Rolling Kick, Rock Slide, Arrow Blast. Up next, we have one of our MVPs, Kellen the Vile Plume, rocking with the Miracle Seed, Static ability with Heat Wave, Magical Leap, Poison Tail, and Spore. We then have our boy, the real Chocolate Jolteon, rocking out with that man with the Illuminate ability with Thunderbolt, Icy Wind, Smelling Salt, and Octazooka. We then have Spyro the Dragonite, level 50, holding that Dragon Fang with the Marvel Scale ability with Dragon Claw, Fly, Aeroblast, and Dragon Dance. Then we have a Stormy 500, our bold-natured Walrein, which I actually did not know about. That's actually really good nature for it. With the Mystic Water, with the Damp ability, with Dragon Claw, Surf, Bone Rush, and Brick Break. Then we have Togen the Jirachi, and I kid you not when I say this, we're also rocking with the Metal Coat. It actually kept Serene Grace. I shit you not. That is like, the odds of that even happening is insane to me. But we're rocking out with not a really good moveset here. We only have Steel Wing, which can give us defense moves, Rock Slide for flinches, then Doom Desire plus Surf. We didn't really get any good level of movesets here. Hopefully, by the time we get it leveled up, we learned at least Psychic Move. Otherwise, it's going to be a little rough to use this thing, but I really do want to use it because it was the Mon that we should have had on our squad, but was robbed from us. And that's our last Mon, apparently. I must have not paid attention. I'm just going to use my one Max Repel I got here. And I went sold stuff, and I got some stuff here. And I just realized I have to teach Pokemon TMs because your boy's stupid and forgot about that. We'll have Walrein learn it. Probably have a Bone Rush. I'm never keeping this thing in on electric type, so I'd rather not deal with it. I could have just bought a buttload of Max Repels as well, but Super Repels will be fine. I already had a whole bunch of those. Okay. Yep, of course it just needs to reset the puzzle. I'm pretty sure in the originals it wouldn't make you have to reset this. But of course it's not the original, so Bubble Beam, okay, that's not a bad team to get. Full restore, I'll gladly take that. I'm gonna be very careful how I'm interacting here. Oh, I didn't realize my repel ran out. Oh god, I'm getting hungry. I actually, when I said I was gonna eat, guys, I guess I didn't. Because I was kind of wanting to get more of the game done. We were literally just about to be done with the game, so it's like, F it. But yeah, definitely after this, I'm gonna get all my responsibilities done too, because I actually have not gotten any of my Like, I only have like one really important thing to do today. Um, okay, how? How? I know I went past him. I know for a fact I went past him. Whatever, game. Go ahead and cheat, game. Go ahead and cheat. Go ahead and cheat. Go ahead and cheat. Go ahead and cheat. Now you also may be wondering why did I draw? I think that's a boy. No, it's a bit much. Okay. You may be wondering why I dropped what I dropped. So Relicav, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We were dropping that guy no matter what. Sorry, buddy. I was dropping that guy no matter which way you looked at it. And a part of me didn't want to drop Blaziken. I really didn't want to drop him. But here's my logic. With Blaziken, my only good fighting move is Karate Chop. And from what I've been seeing with some other Blazikens and stuff like that, it's looking like I'm not going to get a good move outside the Float Kick that I already had an opportunity to. Do I want to risk and see what the item is down there? No, there's no point. There's legitimately no point. I can hear Hypno's cries. Fun fact for everyone, if you hear the cry of a Pokemon, that's the Pokemon you can find in the area. Okay, that's physically impossible. There's no way you actually saw me from that far away. Signal Beam, goodbye. Sunflora, goodbye. Sceptile, goodbye. Okay, actually, Nidoking, you get nothing. You get nothing from moves. Are you serious? That's stupid. Because I literally just trained up with Nidoking and they didn't have High Jump Kick. Why does this one have it? That makes... Whatever. That makes zero sense. Literally makes zero sense. Bum, 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 bum. Mean look? Hell no. Alright, we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the victory road. And then, who's the other guy I dropped? Stantler. And I'm going to be honest with you. Dropping Stantler was 100% a very big risk because Stantler actually low key was putting in the work for the team. I will not deny that. I'm pretty sure I'm good on everything. All that's left to do now is level up the guys, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one Mon level 65, because I think that's the ace of the gym guys. And I think, you know what? I'm going to make Kellen 65. I'm going to make him our ace of the team, because he honestly has been literally the MVP. He has literally carried us through so many important battles. He has really been one of the focal pieces, and legitimately, he's just been the powerhouse. And funny enough, if you look at our team right now, like half our team is Gen 1, which is I think really funny. All right, 64. I'm actually gonna make Jolteon 64. I think Jolteon, obviously, be my mascot. I would have made him the ace, but I think Kellen deserves to be the ace more. So we're gonna go here. This way, guys, we can still have a little bit of challenge in the Gary fight, and then obviously when it comes to some of our lower 60 mons, we'll still be a little bit here and there. Anyways. And I guess I'll make Spiral 63 since he's technically been here now more compared to everyone else, obviously, not counting the other two actually. So we're gonna learn like maybe one more move on Spiral potentially. Horn attack. That's our last move. Okay, great. Oh, who do I want? I think I'm gonna make Jirachi 62. Jirachi 62, just because Jirachi I felt like is one of those mons where I really need to try to see if I can get another move or two potentially on this thing. So I want to get as many levels as I can possibly feed it. All right, no moves, great. And you know what? I'm gonna actually make Walrein 61. I'm gonna be controversial with this, and I'm gonna make him 61 just because I can. And I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm not grudge. I'm not gonna move here, and I'm not gonna use any more rare candies. Basically, once I go 60 with Drayde, we're going in. That's it. We're gonna go in with this, and this is all she wrote. Okay, I'm pressing the button, and I don't know why it's not letting me do my stuff. Alright, and so I'm serious. Boom. Wait, what? Oh. There we go. Alright, guys, here we go. It's all or nothing. I hate the fact that the music here is not that great. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna lead off with Golem, so this is either gonna be a rock or a drown. Rock or drown. Rock or drown. So this is interesting. I'm gonna go into Kellen. Just a scout with this one is gonna be Bone Club. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Part of me feels like this guy's got huge power. And don't worry, guys. I'm gonna try my best not to use Kellen as much as I can, because then you just figure out. Okay, so this is either gonna be rock or ground. So you know what? We're gonna bring out Stormy. Stormy's gonna be faster. We're gonna go for that surf. I think she just brought out her ace Pokemon right at the get-go, which is great for us. Flygon. So this was ground. Flygon's actually a really big problem because I don't have an Ice-type move. I mean, I could stay in, but I have Dragon Fang. And I feel like, you know what? Let's play loosey-goosey for you guys. Let's play a little bit of a game of chance. Obviously, I'm a level 1 higher, so I'm a little more confident as well. But still. Marowak. Okay, gonna go right back into Stormy. Go for that Surf. Oh, the theme song here is so good, dude. Quagsire. Just gotta go into Kellen. Oh, this might have been. Wait, does he have 2 months that are race? I don't remember. I think she has 2 months that are race. Because I know Lapras is a race. And I think Voicer maybe is a race. Wishcash. Just stay in and kill this thing off, man. Alright, so thankfully we got a nice lucky one right at the get-go. Just wasting these right now because I have elixirs, so I'd rather just waste these guys right now. Alright, use the super potion. Then I used you. I think that's it. Okay, still in the same lane. Here we go. Going against Bruno. His name is Joe. And he's got a Chimecho, which means he's got Psychic-type Pokemon. And what would you know? Really? And you get the para. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Air Cutter, we get the Signal Beam off here. This lives. Of course it does. Quick Claw Pops, let's go! Alright, Slowbro's coming in. Let's go Thrill Shock. Sorry, Indigo, but I gotta go for it. Thunderbolts! Alright, Claydol. I could go back into Darude, but Stormy just seems like the best bet here, just to be safe here. And he once again had a ground type in a theme that was not hit. He really lived that. Okay, I thought he was gonna actually heal there. Celebi. I really want to do it, but I know I need to be safe here. I mean, I just said to be fair, I also just said loosey-goosey, but he didn't. But I don't know, man. If I wasn't paralyzed, I would have done it. Alright, Gardevoir, now I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna speed up a little bit here, guys, just so I can heal the paralysis. Psycho Boost. Psycho Boost on this thing is fucking scary. That is fucking terrifying. Psycho Boost Gardevoir? Bro. That's terrifying. Zatu, I'll say again. Zatu, I believe, is your ace. It is. Frustration. 2 damage? Nope, you got a high roll. 12 damage. I was kind of right, I have the 2 in there. Hey, let's go. Definitely, I will also say this is probably arguably not my strongest team. The reason why I don't think it's my strongest team is even though, yes, I have a lot of great Pokemon considering that this is technically quote-unquote Gen 1, it's just because I just feel like there's, like, I could have been having some other stuff. Like, obviously I could have had, like, the Entei on the team and stuff like that, but I don't know, I just feel like Entei wasn't really worth it, especially it's level 50. I'm only gonna get maybe, like, 1 or 2 moves off of it if I level it up, and if it's not good moves, it's just not worth it. Alright, Tia. She's gonna leave with the Houndoom, so she has got Fire or she's got Dark-type Pokemon. Tickle. I still think this kills you, even with -1. Just being straight up with you. Yep, knew it. Alright, so is it Fire or Dark? It is Dark. Okay. And there's a good amount of the Dark types that are just Water type, which is good for me. Down goes the Crawdaunt. Shiftry coming in next. Go Spyro. Go for the Fly. He's gonna go for the Stun Sport and miss. We connect to the Fly. This should be a dead Shiftry. Yes, sir. Okay, another Shiftry. Just gonna do the exact same thing again. If they actually randomize what they contain, then they must have a copy clone of a Pokemon. I actually think that's kind of cool. Absol. You know what, Bloody? I won't let you die in style. I know this is overkill, technically speaking, but I want you to die in style. And Houndoom's the ace. Blaze Kick, that's going to do 0 to me. Actually, did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to do. It did 30. Well, that's dead Houndoom. Goodbye. And just like that, baby, we have already made it through 3 members of the Elite Four. Double checking all my Pokemon, just because you never can be too safe. I hope I get Jirachi out here, I'm not gonna lie. I want Jirachi to hit the field at least once. So far, every single team member has, except Jirachi. And it might stay that way. Because this is gonna most likely be ice. And I miss. Lovely. Oh, I could have Rolling Kick, too. This is stab. Alright. Ice. What would be scary with ice? Not really much. Cloister, that's a different story. And I find this very funny that the Dragon Master is using Ice Pokemon. Like, you can't script. Oh, I forgot you were here. Ooh, this is a little scary. I think 60 is your ace, or is it? No, it's not 58. 60 would have been your ace. Well, actually, this should kill. Wow, it didn't. Okay, calm down, Regice. Calm down, Regice. It's not that serious, bro. I'm still faster. Quick Claw's a god tier item. Quick Claw's awesome. It's better than freaking Bright Powder, I'll tell you that much. Mr. Purge, you want to learn that now? Kind of the wrong time to really want to learn that right now, buddy. Okay, just go for the Rock Slide. You're gonna go for the Ice Beam here. This will hurt a little bit here, but not too much. Freeze, thank you. Go for that Rock Slide, and goodbye. And Articuno is your... Oh, no, it's not your last Pokemon. Minimize. You're an asshole. Come on, Drady. Drady's so good! Oh, it's the land! Let's go, Drady! Let's go, Drady! Look at Drady now! Oh, let's go! Your ace is the jinx. I find that hilarious. Okay, really? Oh, let's go, Drady, bro! Drady! Obviously, he didn't really do anything for us at the first two Elite Four members, but then he pretty much, with the assist of Dragonite, and Jolteon. He single-handedly took down this, but he single-handedly took down Lance. Which is funny, because I'm pretty sure Lance put the T-Tar on his team in, some capacity at some point, you know? Alright, we didn't use you, I think we used Yuka, we did. Alright. Wait, hold on, let me just double check, okay. Here we go, guys. The final fight. Here we go. Thriller versus Shadow. Round 2. The finale fights. Strong Me and Shadow. You know what? What a name to finish off of. And he's going to lead off with the Glalie. Go for that rock slide. Would I go for that rock slide? I just realized you might be 63 now. No, looking about it. You might be 63 and I over-leveled like 2 Pokemon, technically. Let's see if I can use them, though. Let's see if I don't have to use them. Beedrill? Oh my god, that's so fitting for Shadow to have, because he's the only man I know that loves this thing. Spiderweb. Okay, it's not time to play Yu-Gi-Oh, Shadow. Not time to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Almost sure. I think the only one I'm going to use that's technically over-leveled is going to be Jolteon. I'm going to actually try to do this without Callan. Not gonna lie, Shadow, your team's kind of ass. Yeah, your team is low-key kind of ass, man. Because you really... Then you know what? This is Frillshock's revenge! This is How did you live that? Flatter. Oh, you made me stronger. But, joke's on you, Shadow. I came prepared this time. So now I'm a +1 Jolteon that's literally going to sweep your team now. Yep, I'm about to sweep Shadow. Oh! You son of a bitch. Also, have you had an evolution about every time I fought you, by the way? I feel like I have. Quick Claw! Let's go! Oh. And the flinch Quick Claw again. Volt Tackle! He did what I didn't do! Watch him crit. Low-key, I actually thought that was gonna crit me. I literally thought that was gonna crit me, and then what's funny? The crit was a roll. The crit was a roll to knock me out. And Shadow with Tentacruel. Unfortunately, I lost my starter. But if there's one Pokemon that's gonna get the ultimate revenge on Shadow... Okay, it was 63. I kinda did a little more. I do apologize. But, Shadow! This is vengeance for Soul Silver! You can try, Shadow. But the Citrus Berry prevents you from using another potion. And with one more Thunderbolt, it's GG. Shake my hand. Yes, I can, Shadow. Yes, I can beat you already. We did it, guys. We beat the Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke within... If you want me to be honest with you... I'm trying to remember exactly when I started. I think it was actually like 7 something. So yeah, we played this game for about 5 hours and we beat it. Like legitimately, this game can be beat within 5 hours if you have the speed up on and stuff like that. If I didn't have the speed up on, who knows? But Daruti, great member. We actually ended the team. Kellen MVP, Jolteon MVP. Dragon Knight didn't really get to do too much, but he definitely did great. I'm sad Wolby couldn't do much. And we literally had a Jirachi that did nothing. We had a Jirachi that literally just stood there as a cheerleader. Yeah. But this is definitely, I think, it's definitely one of my more favorite teams. It has a mix between power and some legends on the squad, which I really, really like. So, but now we're gonna skip through all this dialogue stuff, blah 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 blah. But yeah, now we did it, guys. Kanto is officially done. Obviously, if you'll see Kanto, it's only as a ROM hack placeholder, probably in some games like Dark Rising and stuff like that. But guys, we have one main series Game Boy game left to play. And it's definitely going to be probably the longest of the Game Boy games because we're going to be doing voices for it because we've never tackled the original of the games on the channel before. And this is probably the most truest way to play Gen 3. We are going to be playing Pokemon Emerald, the last Gen 3 title, the last title of a game of the main series for us to play. And I'm cannot wait to see what we have in store for us next. Because that is another game where I think I either randomize the move sets or I randomize the game itself, and then maybe I added more Pokemon. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'll only get to know that when I play the game again. Play it after doing our choose your starter. So, but that one I might release soonish. It guess depends on when I get this series out. Because again, my work schedule is going to start really getting jam packed in about 2, maybe 3 weeks. Probably 2 weeks, I would say. Not as the time of recording this video, obviously at the time I was recording right now, in the here and now, on the 8th of May. Which, fun fact, in about a week is my birthday. So, yeah. But, anyways, if you guys did enjoy the series, leave a like if you haven't already. I know doing 3 games of pretty much the exact same thing, which was red/blue, then doing yellow, and then doing FireRed, which is basically doing like red and blue. Even though leaf green's technically the blue in this, which doesn't make sense. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. Essentially, I know doing 3 games of the exact same generation with pretty much the exact same routes, formulas, and everything like that, I know it's not the most exciting. But for every single like view or even like a comment on every single Gen 1 series we did, just thank you. I felt like it was a fun idea to tackle all 3 versions of Gen 1 on the channel, even though it was probably not the smartest and probably the dumbest thing to do. But we got to play through old school games of people's childhoods, and we got to do some different things for it, like Gen 1 with standard randomizer. With Gen 1 with yellow, we did a hardcore randomizer, which in hindsight is kind of stupid to do because of the levels and everything like that. And then with this one, we randomized movesets. We gave 6 Pokemon and stuff like that. Like, it was it was about the same level of challenge. And I was even debating doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of this game. If I did do that, I probably would have restarted. If not, we probably would have already lost the restarts and everything like that. So, overall, I have a fondness of Gen 1. I don't know if it's in my top 5, but it's definitely up there as one of my favorite gens. And plus, Gen 1 was the first ever series of main series Pokemon games I ever played, which means FireRed has a very special place in my heart, and I'm glad we were able to play this series. For the comment question of the day, how do you feel about Pokemon FireRed? Do you love this game? Is this in your top 10? And is Gen 1 in your top 5 generations or something like that? Or I can almost say top 10 because we have Gen 10 coming within a year and a half or so, which is crazy that we're on 10 generations of Pokemon now officially, even though it's not official until the game's released. But you know what I mean. It's crazy how we started from this game right here, Gen 1, well, just region, should say, of Gen 1, and now we're going to a region that's Gen 10. So many years, my childhood, you know, this game, like I said, Pokemon came out in the year I was born, in 1986. And Pokemon's special to me. And I think no matter how many crappy games or crappy things come out with it sometimes, Pokemon's always going to be something near dear in my heart, and there will always be games I will constantly replay and have fun with. But with that, we finally now will close the chapter on Gen 1 once and for all. Again, if maybe you see something that looks like FireRed, it's just a ROM hack. It's just going to be using the cover of the game essentially as the base. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see you for the final main series cover between Gen 1 and Gen 5 in Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. Till next time. Peace!